Here we are, live again, on the road again, as Wayne Ronstadt would say. So we are driving in coast to coast. We are on a new version of the map. Let's just put this up here. Oop, that did not work. Why did that not work? Let's try this again. Interesting. Let me look at my timers here. Well, that works. Then this should work too. There we go. I think we just had to get rolling. Okay, we're good. I am, yeah, I think it's 2.12.7 or 12.2.7. 2.12.7. Here we are with our truck. Here we are with our nice trailer. You're playing somewhere. Where the hell is he? What the hell is this guy? Oh, maybe that was him over there. Okay. Let's start this up. And get our cargo. There we go. And what do we got? We've got going down there to New York. It's only 11-ton roller, so that's good. That won't be a huge load. Okay. I think we pick it up there, so we'll just do a little. We can probably do this. Oh, there's that guy. I can hear him now. Oh, I see what's going to happen. It's going to keep shifting. Let's go into Auto Magic. I don't know whether we can actually, yeah, we're cheating here rather than looking out the window. Now what's going to happen actually is the game is going to say, so, whoops, the game is going to give me the option to just say, yeah, we're going to take it, which we will. Okay. Cargo has been loaded. Follow the route to the target company. Okay. And let's check out the route before that airplane starts buzzing us again. So we're gonna, well, yeah, we're gonna follow the route. We don't have a lot of choice. Go through Portland, down to Boston. I think we're going to New York actually, so we really should go. I don't know, do you want to do 95? Let's do 95 all the way. Take I-95 all the way down to New York. I-95 seems to start here in Houlton. And I believe we can take it all the way down the coast to Florida if we want. Yep, I-95 goes all the way down to Key West. Well, an approximation of that. So it's an airport, so that's why I can hear that little plane futzing around there, I guess. Actually, we don't have to worry too much about there we go. Oh yeah, so we're not feeling force feedback on this. I'm not sure why. If I look here on my settings, let me just double check that I'm copacetic here, but I'm and it's gameplay. Controls, I guess. Oh, that's right. I've turned everything up. I've cranked everything up full, and nothing's happening. So either the game is not sending the signal out, or for whatever reason, this wheel is not detecting it. Let's make sure we've got the correct. Yeah. We've got that. So we've got nothing that really no settings there. Got a firmware thing and that's it. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm checking the G29 settings. Because they're not carrying. I'm hearing this little plane somewhere. There he is. Okay, oh, sorry. Sorry, I was listening to the plane. Woohoo! Got a lot of people behind me saying, hey, buddy. Let's put some lights on. Okay, the running lights, not the headlights. Oh, those guys got kind of scared when I made that corner like that. I got kind of scared. So this map is an updated version of the regular coast to coast. If you support the developer with a Patreon, he's worked on coast to coast for a number of years, so. Okay. So I'm thinking what I can do is just crank it up here. Gas is good. Time is good. 6:27 in the morning. We are gonna get there. Oh, supposedly we're gonna get there 4:21 tonight. Couple of clicks on the increment button for the cruise control, so should be set to 65. Yeah, and there we go. Just a little bit of Jake there. No, I think you have to go 3 miles an hour over for the Jake to kick in. You know, it's not that fussy, which is good, really. Oh. There we go. Got a nice hot coffee. A little late in the day for a coffee, but it's only my second of the day. Whoops. He said, wandering. I was just looking up. Gotta wear a hat just to keep the glare of the daylight coming in over my balcony railing. Just to keep that out of my eyes so I can look at the screen properly. But it looks hazy. We have, you know, part of climate change, climate warming is not only pollution, normal pollution, but more wildfires. We've got wildfires upwind from Ottawa and northwest Ontario. And so the smoke's getting blown down here. So this is a long trip. I'm hoping I get some people to chat with here, because it's going to be, it's 8 hours, 9 hours at 4:17, so we're going a little faster. But yeah, not paying attention there. So 9 hours at 3 minutes an hour is 27 minutes driving time, so it's a half-hour trip. We'll see what happens when we get to New York. We'll find another cargo. We'll go farther south, I think. Or maybe I'll do an ETS. I haven't done any ETS 2 ones. Why are we, what's happening here? Oh, because it's 55, that's why. That would do it. Bangor, Maine. We're not going into Bangor, Maine. Not really sure what's in Bangor, Maine. Not bangers and mash, that would be a British thing. And that's bangers, not bangors. So I put in a support ticket on my controller. Hopefully it gets fixed. I think something's broken inside it. Maybe just a loose wire, you know. There's a little, you know, there's a, whatever's inside. There's a thing that vibrates inside. Oh. I hope the chat is working. Let me just make sure the chat is working to the other places of the world, like YouTube. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Just wondered. Just wondering. I've got so many tools I'm using here, and many of them I only partially understand. I've got problems with my wheel, so I got a support ticket in on that, and then my feed burner that I used for my web, subscribe to my various web pages. Feed burner's gone out of, bought up and shut down by Google, so I got to use follow.it. So I got to set those up. I'm having issues with that, so a support ticket in for that. Truck's book, set that up, sort of working. Got some questions into the forum, but I think that got solved. Set up webhooks to channels in my Discord, and again, some issues there, but I asked some questions on this guy's page, the guy that set it up, so we'll see what he says about that. There's a YouTube video on how to do it. So busy techie, busy doing techie stuff, and I've still got my books to think about, to edit. I've updated Scrivener, so that's better. Podcasting, I've got the software to that and done a bit of fussing around, and again, problems with the site that they set up for me in Simplecast. So that got resolved by their support, so seems a complicated technical world that we live in. I've got a hardware and software background, and I'm fairly smart, so I can figure these things out. It's just there's a lot of stuff to figure it out. I can see why people are, there's a other side of humanity who are quite happy with bumper sticker politics and ideas and whatever. Just go on their biases and fixed ideas about things and not worry about having to dig into things and facts and learn stuff. Just fall back on their beliefs. Like having a religion, I guess. Nothing wrong with religion and a belief system as long as it doesn't harm you and others. Why did you just pull over like that? Ah, okay, you did pull over. See, you were waiting for me to pass. You bugger. How about you? What are you doing? Why are you going? Oh, because it's 55 again. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Be nice if there was some warning. There are no warnings in this game of speed changes. Hey, Crusher, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? I'm getting a little more serious with this. I revived my old Trucks book account. And, oh, that's a nice little jog there. And I've started a VTC, a virtual trucking company, called Raven's Trucking, strangely enough. Yes, trying out coast to coast. I've got a newer version than you find on the forum. Bandrid/Hamburg has started up a Patreon page, and I think at like $4 a month gets you the basic. Yeah, $4, who cares? And so you get a few weeks ahead, a jump a few weeks ahead of time, I guess. Then if you pay $7, you get some special edition. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. Maybe your face is on the side of the truck, but I was going to run it, and I checked that I had the latest version, and then, which was 11 point something, and then I realized I looked in the forum and people were talking about a newer version on Patreon. He had a link at the beginning of the forum post that he had to take out advertising Patreon because you can't for SCS, but it's 2.12.07 now. It's, you know, it's the same map. I know a vendor was saying that, yeah, he hadn't driven it because it's, well, I mean, the detail varies because it was started up, well, you know the history of it. It was started up ages ago, and now what's happened is people have sort of taken little chunks and updated them. So there I am heading down, sort of heading down the coast. Somebody did a lot of work around here, and actually I should add this back in. I just realized I don't have the Midwest expansion in here. Huh. Because the guy did Midwest expansion, and there's a lot of stuff that pops in here, but I'm not sure how compatible he is with Coast to Coast. Now, there's a lot of stuff happening down here in Coast to Coast, so don't know. And maybe that's what happened, Crush. Like maybe it's the. Did you have other mods too? Like, did you have Midwest expansion? I used to use that. I'll try this. I'll see. All 50 United now? Maybe. I'll have to look and see if Midwest expansion is compatible or not, as I realize that I'm missing all sorts of towns in the Midwest. Took over their work, and but he's not. I mean, he hasn't put Midwest in so far, because you remember the Midwest expansion project had. I mean, it had a shitload of towns around here. There was way more detail. So I'm not. He certainly hasn't put that in there. Sorry, who took over their work? Somebody else took over 50 United and is changing Midwest into 50 United. Is that what you mean? Yeah. He had a lot of towns. He had a lot of towns and roads and signs. He put a lot of detail, a lot of work into signs and towns and variety. But yeah, you've got to do it all. You've also got to do the highway. You've got to do the scenery. Like this. This is pretty good. Ah, welcome. Oh, Jace Meister. Okay, so it was Jace Meister that did Midwest. Jace Meister took over 50. Renaming Midwest to 50 United. Okay. I was supporting him one time on a Patreon, but I stopped because I stopped using it, so. But I was at one point supporting him, and I was even getting, you know, getting preliminary releases to try them out, like I do with the Australia map. Which reminds me, the Australia map is going to, I think Rob said a new version was coming out the 15th. And he would likely have something ahead of time, a preliminary next version, that he would give me a copy of just to try out. So I'm expecting that in a couple of days. But yeah, I started a VTC, and maybe I'll do some convoys in Reforma Pro Mods in Montana. I've got this truck in my Australia map too, I think. Okay, well. So you use coast to coast, and then with coast to coast you have Reforma, Pro Mods, and Montana. Right? Or do you not do coast to coast? Oh, I don't understand. How can you run Midwest expansion without coast to coast? Where am I going here? The game has me going through here. What are we doing here? Let me just check what the map's doing, because sometimes the map gets confused. Oh. Where am I? Where the hell am I? There. So why am I doing that? Banger to there, to there, to there. I don't understand here. I'm confused here. What am I doing? Oh, I went into Boston. That's what I did. Why did I go into Boston? Why did the game take me into Boston? Well, if I can do that, then I may as well go to downtown Boston, just in case it looks like something, but I don't think it does. Oh, okay, so I'll have to try that. I did not know that you could run Midwest expansion without coast to coast, because I didn't understand how it would connect to things. Yeah, shortcut. Exactly. Okay, and this is the problem with coast to coast. It's not really that representative of a particular city or not. You know, Boston, or maybe not. Although, I don't know, there's a couple of skyscrapers that are quite distinctive. Maybe they've got those. Okay, man, we're rocketing out here. Still bright late at night, eh? It's after 6 here in Ottawa, and it still looks brightish. We happy? We're happy, and we can take an extra lane here. We don't really care. We can be sloppy on that turn. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll finish this trip and I'll have some supper. And then I will do a ETS. I'll do an ETS trip somewhere. ETS 2. Leaving Boston. That's a scary looking guy. So, Cromwell, how are you doing, my friend? Making sure nobody's coming in that mirror there. Ah, you've been playing Farm Sim. Yeah, maybe I'll do that after supper too, and I haven't done Farm Sim in a few days. We've got our shared farm. Bender was saying he hadn't been there for a while, and I was saying, well, don't look for corn, because oh, you got explosive shack set up out back. Sorry, is this an explosive shack that you have set up in your backyard of your house? Or is this in a game? Should we be worried? Ah, in Farm Sim. I didn't know there was an explosive shack. For what? Oh, I guess you can do mining, can't you? Or quarry work or something, or it's not just about the farm. Ours is pretty simple. We just do crops, and I like I said, I told Bender that I dropped the. Oh, okay. I see what the game wants me to go off. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep going. We were doing corn, but it pays okay. But it's an extra step you got to cultivate. So I just do soybeans and canola, based mostly on our farms, on our fields, and harvest the straw, and then just wait for the price. And I've got a field of alfalfa, and I've got a big chunk of grass, so I harvest the alfalfa and grass and put that in the fertilizing silo, and then sell the silage, and eventually the digestate builds up, and then I just borrow a tanker from Taz, fill it up with digestate, and sell the digestate. I've got a digestate sell point, so to blow up boulders in the ground so you don't have to plow around them. Oh, that would work. Cool. Does it give a nice animation of a boulder blowing up? Like, does it just disappear, or do you have a little mushroom cloud? Come on now, step on the gas here. Chunks fly and then come down. Nice. Nice. There we go. If I don't use cruise control, I get a light foot on the gas, and I just... I'm going to be there in a couple of minutes. So like I said, it's after 6, so I'm gonna have some supper and then I'll go back on after supper. Maybe we'll do some... Well, could do Farm Sim and could do some ATS too. Get big stones you can take to the rock crusher, and gravel you can take to the cement factory. Oh, okay. That's cool. Not farming, but stuff that a farmer would get into. Or maybe stop farming, just get into rocks. I know there's some places in northern Ontario where rocks are a very good crop. Rocks and swamp. Oh, we lose the right-hand lane. Okay. Why'd that guy change lanes like that? Because he wanted to be a jerk. Although, is it slower? No, it should be slower. It's not. Oh, maybe we lose this lane up here. I can see that guy sort of... See these little arrows up ahead. Gems come up when plowing. Oh, that's a nice mod. Doesn't happen often on a farm. Oh, look. The kid's out rock picking. Look, Dad, I found some more sapphires. All right. I found a ruby. There you go. Rocky Fields mod. So I've looked at some of the... I've looked at the FS, what are we, whatever, FS22, whatever the next one is. The next Farm Sim. I've looked at some of the videos. I'm not convinced that I want it. Are we close to somewhere? Oh yeah. I don't know, it does seasons, and I don't really care about seasons, and it does precision farming, and I don't really care about precision farming. I'm too lazy for either of those. I could do it, I could learn about it and stuff like that, but it's just too much work. A gold nugget, cool. I gotta walk around to I'm getting a bit of sciatica, you know, where you have that pain in the nerve in your butt. And there's nothing wrong with the pain in the nerve in your butt. It's I think it's a nerve being pinched in your spine, but still. Yeah, let's go like there on the map. Oh, okay, so you saw the shows. I don't know. I mean, what has it got beside... it's got precision farming, but you can do that as a mod. It's got seasons, but you can do that as a mod. I think it's got new equipment, but you can get more equipment than you need from mods. So I'm not sure If you take all that out, what does it give you? Better weather, sound, grapes, olives. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, there was grapes and olives, and then there was that harvester that went down the rows. Are you gonna? Possibly he was cutting out. I don't know. Hello, Chris. How are you doing, my friend? Happy Monday. We were just talking about the newest version of Farm Simulator. So I think it's got better, like just better graphics, I guess. I assume the graphics will be slightly better. Better graphics and maybe more efficient, so it runs not as resource hungry. Maybe. Anybody coming? No, good. New York. See I don't think it's really this empty when you go and taking this cloverleaf into New York. I'm pretty sure it's not farmland all around. Giants can now use multi-core instead of single-core. Yes. However, I don't have a multi-core processor. That's also on my list of techie things I got to do. Once my the place where I take my computer in to get it maintained and upgraded at this Canada Computers, and once the local store has gotten rid of their mandatory 5-day equipment quarantine, I'm going to drop this off and get a better processor, which also means a better motherboard. I'm not sure what I'm going to get. I guess I'll tell them, yeah, whatever matches the video card I have, and then a notch higher than that. So I've got room to grow. But you had a storm earlier. Well, we got a storm in the game. We're supposed to have maybe a storm here later here in Ottawa. Our forecast for the next 3 days is really hot and humid and thunderstorms. Maybe thunderstorms, so. Oh, okay. Chris, do you get a good view of the thunderstorms? Whoa, that's full brake. It's raining, so it's slippery, and I've got the brakes dialed down to, I don't know, 20% or something. Where are my brakes? See, brakes are way down there. And no terrain feedback, so that is broken, and I'm not sure why. Support ticket on. So here we are in New York, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're in New York. Although you should see an elevated train and stuff, really, shouldn't you? You know, it's New York light, I guess. okay. I wasn't sure what that guy was doing. Like, okay, I'm going through here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the medium thing. We just sort of do this. You see, yeah, we'll just put it here, okay? We may not get it in there. Eh? No. Something resembles Times Square. I don't know. Let's take a peek. Okay. Turn the wipers off. So I think the rain has stopped. Let's do a little trip. And okay, so I mean this is see, it sort of looks like New York. Let's take a tour, okay? We'll do a little tour down there. Let's go on the map and do some points just so we know we're going here. We are here. Oh, yeah, so let's just go here. And then here. And then there. Oops. And then there. Okay. So we'll do a little tour to see if there's anything that resembles New York. Okay, so we'll head downtown. We'll run this light. There, that felt very New Yorkish. No, I don't think we're gonna hit Times Square, actually. Okay, we've got traffic violations turned off, so we won't have any. So that's good. Oh, it turned green while I was partway through, which is good because the way these lights are timed, if you've got a heavy load, it'll turn red by the time you're halfway through anyway. So. What's this? Is this something? Parking thing, no stopping, no parking. So, okay, there's a... So I'm not sure what that building with the big tower on top is supposed to be. Not the Empire State Building. I don't know. So I'm not seeing anything Times Square-ish. Sorry. They haven't done that very much. They've done sort of cookie cutter. They started off coast to coast, like a lot of people do, I guess. They did the map cookie cutter. Well, except Rob Vigor for the Australian map with super detail. But yeah, people, they do sort of like clunk, 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 here's the city. And then they add some variety to the city. Excuse me. Again, sort of random variety. And then at some point they go in and actually add, you know, it's Ottawa, Ontario. Here's the, you know, here's the Parliament buildings and the Peace Tower. Okay, so I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull into this repair place just for the sake of pulling into a repair place. Oh, it's a Kenworth dealer. Well, he'd be happy to see an old Mac R like this. He'll want to come out and have pictures taken. Whoa, look at the way that... Whoa, that's sloppy, the way that concrete was up on the edge there. That's not going to happen in real life. Okay. Let's pull in here. And we'll get it repaired, or we'll think about getting repaired. But actually, I think that's going to be it for me. It's 6:30. I got to have some supper. Chili, I think. Chili and toast. So I'll be on later on this evening. I'm not sure doing what. Maybe ETS 2. Maybe back in to do some farm sim. And like I said, I've got you can join my Discord server. I've got a virtual truck company, so all sorts of stuff. More stuff that I can manage. So thanks for viewing, cheering, chatting, lurking. Have a good evening, everybody. And stay safe. Stay happy. Ta-ta for now.